Yes.
What's up,
It was
guys?
named after these flowers.
What is up? Welcome. We're gonna be doing the Fatal Maid event story today because I have yet to do it, and it goes away in 2 days. I'm very I'm really bad about doing it. About doing the event stories, at least nowadays, because like, at least ones that aren't voiced. I haven't even done the fucking. I'm literally on doing my dailies right now. I was trying to do them before the stream. So, game feels so loud. All right, but I guess we'll just hop right into it. I'll end up having to buy some of these, but that's fine. I do that literally every time. We're going to start with this one. Because I at least get it up to the point that I can like auto battle stuff just for rewards, pretty much. The Maid Cafe at the Outpost. Move my microphone down here. I feel like that's gonna be a bit better. Hello. Huh? Why are you all staring at me like that? Well, I think you should consider changing your outfit first. Ah, you mean it to a maid outfit? Why didn't you say so sooner? Give me a second. But how do I look? Do you think Master will like it? Wow. I think he'll probably like it. See, I can't do voices. I'm really bad with the voices. You do remember everything you were taught, right? Of course, I remember it all perfectly. Okay, then you can start tomorrow. Sounds good. This is where I'll be working. No, you'll be assigned to the ARC branch during the event. What's wrong? No, it's nothing. Then I'll head off and get some rest for my first day tomorrow. Maid, are you sure it's gonna be okay? It'll be fine. Though it's been in our squad for a while now. And she's been trained properly anyway. Yeah, you're right. Besides, if anything happens, I'll handle it all. No, Velvet needs to do her job properly too. What? I taught her myself after all. She'll be fine. Yes. Thanks for all your hard work. I'm assuming it's Coco. It wasn't hard. In fact, it was fun. Fun? Velvet was a real secret agent, you know. She even taught me how to be one. Wow, I want to learn too. You're not ready for that yet. If you tripped while trying to hide, you'd be in big trouble. Aww. Soda is the type that would trip and fall though. Let's go get some rest now. This event, something tells me it's not going to be easy. I briefly stopped by the Ark to run a quick errand. I pause in front of the familiar Maid Cafe sign. Maid hasn't asked me to help out at the cafe. There's no particular reason for me to stop by. I should probably just head back. I wonder if Velvet's working. Maybe I should take a quick look, just in case. Seems like I found a reason to stop by after all. Pressing my quickening pace, I enter the cafe. I'm quickly enveloped by a warm and cozy atmosphere. But no one comes to welcome me. What's with this atmosphere? Did something happen? Master, what is she doing? Velvet suddenly appears and clings to my arm. Master, you came to see me? How did you know? Really? Then I shall be the one to serve you. Oh, Lord. I follow Velvet's lead and sit at an empty table. What would you like to order? Omurice, please. Okay, please wait a moment. Oh my lord. Aid. Did something happen? Well, you see. Flashback. Few hours earlier. Welcome back, Master. I'll escort you to a table inside. What would you like to order? Oh, you can find today's specials on the menu. Here, let me show you. No need to get impatient, Masters. There may only be one of me, but I'll serve you with my all. Velvet, if it's okay, could I have your number? Oh my god. My number. Velvet leans down and whispers into the guest's ear. That may be a little tricky, but if you order a parfait and share it with me, maybe I'll change my mind. Parfait. One parfait here, please. Just one? Two, please. Thank you. Here, let me give you a stamp. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, I forget that Mast and Anchor are here too. Is that going to be a problem? Looks like it might be. I don't think it's that big of a problem. Okay, see, the thing is, I haven't really done many of, like, the Maid events. So I don't know who all is, like, a part of it, other than ones that, like, I know that, but I didn't know Sen was actually a part of it too. But still. Excuse me. If I order a cake, will you share it with me? No, I'm not hungry. But Velvet's willing to eat with her guests. So, I'm Anchor. Yeah, that's true. Alright. I knew things would turn out like this. If one person does it, others will start expecting it too. That's what happened. After that, all the customers started specifically requesting for Velvet. In the end, the rest of us got stuck doing kitchen work. Trony and I are fine. Trony's here? Since we always assigned to the kitchen anyway, but I have no interest in working in the kitchen. You should take this opportunity to get used to the kitchen duties. Hello, Pravati. You keep failing your professional maid evaluations. That's because Mask keeps making pirate food however she feels like it. Ugh. By the way, where's Drake? I haven't seen her for a while. She went off to change her clothes a while ago. Said it was boring working here. I didn't know Trony had a maid skin, I'm not going to lie. Omurice for table 3 is up. Got it. Velvet, who has been weaving her way through the cafe serving other customers, approaches me with the omurice in hand. Your omurice, master? Velvet sets the plate down on the table and... it sits on my thigh. Whoa! Whoa! And they end it right there, too. I'm not laughing. Velvet is sitting on my thigh. She scoops up a bit of omurice and offers it to me. Velvet, could you get down? I don't want to. I can feel the gazes of the surrounding customers on us. Get down, please. Sure, if you take a bite of this. Take a bite of the omurice. The gazes of the surrounding customers begin to turn hostile. Is it good? I need to make sure if I can go over here. There we go. I could be mean, or I could say it. Okay, I'm just gonna say it is. It is. Maybe it's because I'm feeding it to you. You don't do this with other customers too, right? Well, what do you think? Let's talk somewhere private. Damn, she's getting in trouble. Velvet and I enter the break room, followed by Aid. Velvet. Don't you think your customer service is a little too aggressive? Really? In what way? There's too much physical contact. Oh, that? That kind of treatment reserved only for you, our real master. I'm not that extreme with other customers. That doesn't seem right either. Aid catches my glance and nods. Yes, you must treat all customers sincerely at all times. Is that so? Velvet steps closer to me. So, I have to treat the other customers out there. Velvet's fingertips tickle my chest. The same way I treat you? Really? Yes, at least during cafe operating hours. Do as Aid says. It's negatively affecting your coworkers. But I don't want to. Even if you don't want to, you have to. You have to get along with the others in Made for You. Just like before, when you told me to get in line. Aren't you being a bit too cold only toward me? Before was during a pursuit. And now, until you make a decision, you'll probably keep feeling like I'm being cold. A decision about what? About where you're going to be. I've already joined you and became a part of Made for You. Isn't that enough? Not about where you are physically. I also... Oh, Master. Hi, Coco. Coco enters the break room holding a sketchbook. What's that? Oh, this? Coco shows us what she's drawn in the sketchbook. Looks like a bunch of pink and red blobs. Since Velvet is new, I'm going to put this up so our customers can recognize her. Is this the image that they put out on Twitter to like, what's it called? To promote the event? Okay. Customers will probably frequent us more often. Yep, the more the merrier. Looks like I don't have time to just hang around here then. This newbie maid is heading off to work extra hard. Velvet leaves the break room. Should I draw you and Aid too, Master? Sure, thank you. That day, the Maid Cafe was a huge success. By closing time, 85% of the customers had requested to be served by Velvet. 85% is wild. That's crazy. Okay, I need to actually do the... Let's do it. After the Maid Cafe closes, Aid and I return to the commander's room. Good work today. You too, Master. I caused trouble again, didn't I? No, you didn't. And it wasn't trouble, so don't say that. Yes, Master. By the way, what do you plan to do from now on? Are things going to be okay at the cafe? Aid? Oh, sorry. Something felt off about today's service. No, it's nothing. I'll tell you once I'm more certain. Forget I said anything. Alright. Also, as far as the cafe is concerned, I'll figure it out. That's not the way we want to attract customers either. To start with, I'll try to convince Velvet, and then... Do you think she'll be receptive? Well, first I need to get to know her better. I still don't really know anything about her. I know her name, though she was a secret agent, and that ever since her squad disbanded, she's been constantly on the run. But aside from those three things, seems like nothing's changed since Coin Rush. Yeah, she hardly ever talks about her past. And also, what you said to Velvet earlier, Master. I've brought it up before. About deciding where she belongs? Yeah, she dodged the question back then, just like she did this time. Not that I don't understand, but Maid lets out a small sigh. Velvet probably doesn't know how to find her place in a new environment, how to get close to new people, and how to respond to kindness. Still, I think she's slowly improving. The way she acts during business hours, that's probably her way of expressing herself. She works hard and produces results. Sales-wise, we're doing pretty well too. Yeah. Anyway, sorry for taking up your time, Master. No, don't worry about it. I'll stop by the cafe again tomorrow. Okay, Master. Thank you as always. After Aid leaves... I search my pockets, but my phone is nowhere to be found. Did I leave it at the Maid cafe? I tried calling my own number, but the call doesn't go through. Guess I'll have to head back. I throw on my coat and head back to the Ark. A little later, I return to the Maid cafe and search my phone, but the lights are still on? I quiet? Am I tripping? Quiet? Quiet? I can't say that! Quiet in my steps and carefully approach the cafe door. Beyond the closed door, I can faintly hear Velvet's voice, along with a man's. What? You're giving up already? I'm a little disappointed. Please, it's all my fault. I can't. I don't have anything left. Is that so? From where I'm standing, it looks like you've still got plenty left in you. Whoa, whoa. Come on, just try a little harder. Oh, no. Getting kind of sus.
A professional maid always protects her master.
So that's why Trony has the... I
mustn't break it.
The percentage buff.
Come on, is this thing working?
Because I was confused. I didn't know Trony had a maid outfit. I knew Drake did. I didn't know Sins was considered a maid outfit.
Wowie, we did it!
From where I'm standing, it looks like you've still got plenty left in you. Come on, just try a little harder. I rush into the Maid cafe. Oh? A man in a black suit and sunglasses is tied up tightly and lying on the floor. You're here. Velvet digs her heel hard into the man's back. Hey, call the police. This woman is... Can you be quiet? You came for this, right? Velvet holds out my phone. So who's he? Oh, this? He snuck in and was installing bugs and cameras. I was just showing him a bit of affection. He was installing bugs and cameras? Let's talk about that privately. Ugh. Velvet karate chops the back of the man's neck, and he goes limp instantly. Are you allowed to do that? Why not? He's the one who was up to no good. He should be grateful he still has his arms and legs. He came to capture me, you know. Well, more like gather information to capture me. Surprised? Seems like you don't still get how dirty things can get, huh, Master? Why are they after you? Well, isn't it obvious? I'm useful. What do you mean? I have my uses. Back then, Mustang, or should I say, the president, did a lot of bad things. And I happen to know every sordid detail. Not sure if you realized, but the president has plenty of enemies. And not just for business reasons, but it's annoying, honestly. We committed those bad deeds together, and he's far worse than I am. But now he pretends to be all noble and righteous. So if they catch me and work me over, they think they can expose everything from the past, or so they believe. That said, the only reason I'm still alive is thanks to the president's little act. In the old days, my squad and I would have been dead by now. And it's not like he lacked the power or the means to make it happen. With just one snap of his fingers, he could have made us disappear, making it seem as if we never existed. But he didn't. Yeah, exactly. I wonder what's gotten into him. Anyway, that's not what I wanted to talk about. Velvet lifts the arm of the unconscious man. Isn't this... On the back of the man's hand is a stamp from the Maid cafe. He came in as a customer earlier today. No way. I still don't know who sent him. But I'm pretty sure he didn't come here to watch me say stuff like... Hoochie woochie boing. And he wasn't the only one. There were about 6 of them, I reckon. He's the only one foolish enough to try sneaking in tonight. So what happened earlier today was me killing 2 birds with 1 stone. If I want to stop them from pulling anything stupid, I figured it'd be better if I step in. These guys are small fry, anyway. Velvet shakes a phone that seems to belong to the man. They use secure phones, but don't even bother deleting their instructions. What amateurs. Phone screen reads, collect all information on Shade by any means necessary. Shade. That was the squad you were in before. Yeah, but it was disbanded. It's going to be exhausting guarding the cafe in the meantime. Thought you weren't interested in the Maid cafe. I have to stay here for now. It'll be annoying if things get ugly. Like I said, I've been on the run ever since the president dissolved Shade. Do you have any idea how exhausting that is in a place as tiny as the Ark? Being on the run means you had pursuers, right? Yeah, those people, if you can even call them that, are the people from this incident, the same ones who were chasing you back then? No, the people after me before were legit. I almost got caught several times. What happened to them? Ugh. I'm not used to reading this much. What happened to them? What do you think happened? Don't worry. Those guys won't be involved this time. As capable as they were, seeing me make such a big deal of coming under your protection will make them cautious. My value versus the risk of crossing you? They will weigh between those two. I even led them to that conclusion from the start. What does it matter to you? You've got nothing to lose. If anything, you stand to gain. You've got a dedicated maid now. Velvet pokes my chest. Anyway, that's enough story for today. I hadn't planned on talking about this in the first place. Velvet brushes my lips lightly with her fingertip. Whenever I'm around you, I end up letting something vulnerable slip without even realizing it. Okay, girl. Velvet easily lifts the unconscious man with one hand. I'll get going then. Good work today. As far as all this is concerned, let me handle it. Don't tell the others. It wouldn't be much help anyway. Velvet leaves the Maid cafe. Damn, okay. I mean, it kind of seemed
Just
like they
look at
were...
this mess. Better start cleaning.
Like it was like leading to like her opening up specifically to the commander, which I mean makes sense.
Who's next?
Everyone loves the commander. The next day at the Maid Cafe. The majority of the customers continue to request for Velvet. Darts around the cafe with ease. And yet... Oh, Master. This is a secret space meant only for us maids. I'm afraid you're not allowed in. He blocks a customer attempting to sneak inside. Ah, Master. Is that a button? Here, you dropped this. He retrieves a surveillance device from under the table. Excuse me, but there's a loud noise coming from the restroom. Sorry, miss. Looks like some cleaning supplies have fallen over. Once in a while, she even gets her hands dirty. This is how the morning passes. Doesn't Aid know, like, more about this than everybody else anyways? Are you okay? No. Ugh, seriously, why are there so many of them? Guess yesterday was just a preview. On top of that, they're all amateurs with no fundamentals. So it's even more annoying. Even if I want to play dumb, it's also blatantly obvious. That's true. These would-be intruders do seem sloppy, even to me. Do you think there might be some other motive? Maybe these amateurs are only a distraction, while someone else goes after the real target? What real target? Wasn't I the final go from the start? I'm already engaging with them directly. Any diversionary tactics would be pointless. I feel like they probably are after... I would think they're after... I don't think they're after me, because if they were after me, they would, like, not attack the Maid Cafe in specific. So I think they're going for the other maids to see what the other maids know concerning Velvet, since Velvet's, like, entwined with them now. They might want to harm the other maids? That's exactly why I'm doing this, isn't it? I won't let that happen. Well, that's true. And do you have any idea who's behind this? I don't know. There are just too many possibilities. Like I said yesterday, these guys are small fry. If they were actually competent, we could at least narrow it down. But with guys like this, it's even harder to tell. Honestly, it's like they just grabbed some random thugs off the street. Maybe they were a group that broke apart once and reformed. That would explain a few things. They needed results. They might rush in without thinking. At that moment, another customer enters the Maid Cafe. The way they keep glancing around looks incredibly suspicious, even to me. Great. Here we go again. When am I finally going to kick them all out? Ugh, whatever. I'm taking a break. Velvet heads into the break room and collapses onto the sofa. Why don't you ask for help? Velvet lifts her head slightly, still sprawled across the sofa. You should ask the others for help. This is about keeping the Maid Cafe safe, so they'd definitely be willing to help. No way. Why? Just know. Bringing it up won't hurt. You've got nothing to lose. What do you mean I've got nothing to lose? Velvet sits up straight. Asking for help means I need help. And needing help means I'm in a bad spot. Being in a bad spot means it's the perfect time to take me down, isn't it? See? How's that nothing to lose? My life is on the line. You know that would never happen. Yeah, I know. But still. Velvet rests her chin on her hand and looks out the window. Still, this is just how I do things. I've lived my whole life like this. Wouldn't it be strange if I suddenly changed overnight? Nothing bad is going to happen. You have my word. How are you gonna guarantee that? I'll figure something out. What kind of answer is that? So irresponsible. Even so, it's a rather sweet proposition. Velvet stares out the window for a while. After a long pause, she speaks again. Alright. I'll humor you and bring it up once. Let's go! She's gonna confide in the fellow maids. Her new squad mates.
A professional maid always protects her master.
Ugh.
Let's go, Cocorella.
Wait, did Coco just call her umbrella Cocorella?
Oh, please. A maid. The bigger the firecracker, the better.
Alright.
The bigger the boom, the bigger the win.
Of course, I'll help. I thought something strange was going on too. Some of the customers have been acting oddly. And so have you, Velvet. I noticed it too. The customers keep acting weird, so I've been wondering whether we should report it to the ACPU. I knew it, so it's some kind of covert operation. I already have a plan laid out. You're going to help me? Of course. Why? Because we're family. Velvet, we don't know what kind of life you lived before. In fact, we don't have the faintest idea. So please, tell us. Tell us what you're thinking and what you're feeling. Here, take this. Coco hands Velvet a thin plastic wrapped pouch. What is this? A letter writing set? I heard that writing a letter helps when it's hard to put things into words. You can use those colored pencils too. Coco hesitates, looking at the colored pencils, then lifts her head. Your hair color is similar to mine, so I'll let you use this one. Coco pulls out the shortest colored pencil, the pink one, and holds it out. Velvet takes it, nonplussed. You've never let me use that one. Because your hair is green, Soda. That's true, but still. While Coco and Soda bicker with one another, Velvet blinks silently, staring down at the writing paper and colored pencil in her hand. What did I tell you? Maid, don't you hate me? When you were chasing me back at Coin Rush, I felt a lot of hostility from you. I don't hate you. What happened in Coin Rush was a pretty unique situation. You were targeting Master, too. After you joined our squad, you've been working really hard. And you've been a great student under my tutelage. Even if your performance isn't exactly the best. Well, I've never done this kind of work in my life, so that's to be expected. Which is why I should get back to my old line of work. Velvet squats down in front of Coco, meeting her eyes. Hey, kid. No, Coco. Yes? Do you like covert operations? Ah, so this is why Coco's on the front of it. Oh shit, we're all swapping to the bunny outfits. Let's go over the situation first. Among the customers, there are some who are trying to gather information on Velvet, and on us as well. So far, they haven't made any other moves. But once they've gathered enough information, there's no telling how they might act. Right, in special operations, information gathering is basically everything. You can spend ages preparing and plotting routes, while the actual execution takes only a few moments. Don't worry, Soda, we're still a long way from all that. Thanks to Velvet, they probably haven't gathered much information at all. Aid, sorry to interrupt. Yes, Master? Why are you dressed as a bunny girl? Oh, it just felt right while we were having this conversation. I see. I just saw Aid wearing it. I just felt like wearing it. So Velvet was like, I'm going back to my normal outfit. Or the one that, like, I guess we know them in. Soda saw Aid just wearing it. And just tagged along. What, isn't this a treat for your eyes? Anyway, back to the topic at hand. As Aid pointed out, those guys have no choice but to proceed cautiously. Putting their amateurish methods aside, they haven't managed to gather much information. And besides, I've stepped in personally to stop them, remember? No matter how stupid they are, they're bound to suspect that something's up. They'll assume there's something precious and important that we're hiding and protecting. Yes, from their perspective, not only does the leader of Shade suddenly reappear, she also becomes affiliated with Master and starts working at the Maid Cafe. On top of that, every agent they sent to gather intel at the cafe was dealt with. Good point. They're probably starting to think this place is a base of operations, a base for Shade's new beginning. Also, a cafe being the hideout for a secret organization is a classic setup. It's textbook. Does that mean those weird customers will keep coming? Well, if we keep playing along, something's bound to happen. They're not sending these agents here for fun. Eventually, they'll probably resort to more aggressive tactics. Aggressive tactics? Don't worry too much. In the middle of the arc, there's a limit to how aggressive they can be. And I'm here, aren't I? Yes. Plus, if they use aggressive methods, they'll inevitably expose their weakness. Both sides lack information, but if we target those weaknesses, we can make things work somehow. All done. Coco, who has been drawing in her sketchbook this entire time, puts down her colored pencil. I've drawn up an operation plan. Really? As your senior officer, I shall take a look. Senior officer? You're officially joining the covert op, aren't you? That makes me your senior, and you my junior. Oh, Velvet smiles and takes Coco's sketchbook, her eyes widening slightly when she looks at it. This isn't bad. You've got talent. I've been practicing. Great, we'll go with this. Well, I'll fine-tune a few things, but the overall plan works as is. Velvet spreads the sketchbook open. The drawings and wobbly handwriting lay out the plan, and you can make out the general outline of the operation. This will actually work? Really? Of course. This is a Maid Cafe, right? So, Velvet slowly begins to take off her bunny girl outfit. We'll handle it the way maids do. I'll just step out for a moment. So why are they changing? Are they changing back to the maid outfits? Okay, I'm gonna guess they're changing back to the maid outfits.
Oh, the battery is dead.
Oh.
Is this thing working? Repair complete. Just need to do some fixing.
I woke up really early today for it to be a freaking Sunday, man.
The bigger
At
the
like
boom,
8 a.m.
the
and I've been
bigger the
doing
win.
stuff all day. Freaking tired.
Firecrackers incoming.
Okay, while this runs, I'm gonna turn off this heater. Hold on.
Just need to do some fixing. Don't leave me behind. Heave ho!
Getting a little hotter in here.
Reloading. The battery is dead.
Even though it's cold as heck outside.
Wowie! We did it!
We're gonna get another cutscene. No, we're not. Okay. Let's see. I at least need. I think I need just 20. Oh well. No matter how much I have, it'll be okay. There's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and then plus 12. 17. Okay. Yeah, it rounds up to 20 anyways. The next day, There, the customer in the brown blazer. Got it. Aiden takes the copycat velvet enhancer and walks over. Here's your copy. Please enjoy, master. Upon taking a sip of the coffee, the customer starts trembling violently. Oh my, are you alright? The coffee, why is it so salty? Here, allow me to assist you. Customer foams at the mouth and trembles. Aid lays the secret agent on a nearby bench, then returns. How much salt did you put in it? 6.5. That's a lot of salt. Oh my god. We deal with the secret agents that Velvet spots in a way that interferes with business as little as possible and without the other customers noticing. Of course, we don't use the same methods every time. The shade. Oochie woochie boing. Wow, you're really good at this. Then let me teach you the next spell. You have to follow along properly, okay? No, we force some of them to keep performing the delicious spell. That's not it. Huh? The carrot pieces are too big. If they're this big, they won't cook through when stir-fried. Again, we make others join the cooking experience event. And if none of those methods work, we have our last resort. Now, you mustn't go in there. Dang. I'll tie him up in the break room. Please do. Sometimes we subdue them with force. She like tased the guy? I was nervous since this was supposed to be a covert op, but this is nothing. Well, I suppose it does have its own unique charm. We're doing okay, right? Yes, this shouldn't be a problem. None of the other customers seem to have noticed. I never thought we'd end up pulling off a covert op in the Maid cafe. I actually love Zin's outfit. Looks really good. Seriously, being with you guys is nothing but fun. I installed a few of the surveillance cameras we confiscated from the agents in the main hall. It should help with identifying them. You did? Thanks. Eek. I hope they just give up at this point. That would be nice. The foolish people tend to be brave. Welcome to... Wait, oh, it's this guy! Have we met before? I feel like I've seen you somewhere other than the cafe. Of course you have. Aw. As soon as he enters the cafe and the man kicks over the signboard. You, get the manager. Who, did he point to Soda? Is he harassing Soda? Of all people?
Firecrackers incoming!
Soda's just innocent.
Don't leave me behind.
Innocent, it needs protection. Ugh.
The bigger the firecracker, the better.
So it turns out it's the same frickin' guy from Coin Rush or whatever it was called.
I feel kind of
The bunny girl event where they all were bunny girls. You, get the manager. Aren't you... That's right. I figured I'd find you here. Been living it up, huh? Please leave. We won't tolerate disruptive behavior. Ooh, scary. This how you treat a customer? Don't tell me a maid from Maid for You is planning to kick out a customer, huh? Drawn by the commotion, the other customers turn to stare at Aid and the man. Please allow me to escort you to your table. Good. That's more like it. Oh, and forget the manager. Bring me the one with the pink hair. No, not you. The tall one, the tall girl. The new one who joined recently. That guy. Yeah, that's him. He's the loser I saw at Coin Rush. Figures, he looked pathetic, but he has an uncanny way of cutting straight to the crux of things. So he's the one behind all this. The crux? He knows who I am and what I'm worth. Bunch of low-life thugs wouldn't have figured that out so easily. I see. Hurry up and bring her. Do I have to request her by name? Sure, I can do that. How much will she cost? He's causing a scene. Please refrain from causing a commotion inside the cafe. Is being loud a crime? I said get the pink-haired girl. Would you look at that glare? Aren't you all NIKKEs? Go ahead. Try laying a finger on me. Yo, let me go punch him. Let's see if a NIKKE can hurt a human right here in the middle of the arc. So you're not going to bring her out? Fine. We'll see who lasts longer. Boys, take your positions. Huh? Oh, they're all bald. I've seen them before. Muscular men in black suits pour in, completely filling the hall. The other customers flee the cafe. And soon the bodyguards occupy almost every table. Tell the pink-haired girl to come out. We're not leaving until then. Master. Yeah? This is bad. I hate to have to do this, but we have to use our last resort. So you need to stall them, Master. Okay. Good. Here. Coco pins a name tag to my chest and enters the break room with her phone. Name tag reads manager. Oh, so I'm the manager. I straighten my shoulders to look intimidating. The man has his feet up on the table, shouting at the top of his lungs. I approach our targets. Hey, listen. I wasn't even... Huh? What are you doing here? Yeah, what's up, bro? What's up?
That's
What
a
is
lot
up?
Of trash to take out.
You remember me?
The battery is dead.
It's the same freaking guy. I don't remember if he knew we were
Bigger
bluffing
the
or not.
firecrackers, the better. The time is now.
I can't remember, but it was the guy that we chased down
For a maid,
for
this
like
is a
the
piece of
whole
cake.
time. And then we got him. What are you doing here? Allow me to serve you, miss. Please tell me that's not him. Allow me to serve you, miss. Who are you calling miss? Wait, more importantly, I asked you what you're doing here. Aren't you a commander? Why are you working as a waiter here? This is my territory, and I'm not a waiter. I'm the manager. You asked for me, didn't you? Right, good timing. Go get that pink-haired girl, Velvet. I'm requesting her by name. Velvet peeks out from behind me. Hi. You. So you finally decided to crawl into the open, huh? I almost starved to death because of you last time. Is that so? You almost starved? About that, I grabbed him last time to lure you into coming after me, remember? There was something else I was after, but he beat me to it. So I was just a tiny bit salty, and I threw a little tantrum. But then after things wrapped up, I kind of forgot to release him. That must be why he's so upset. 2 days. I was tied up in that storage room for 2 whole days. If it weren't for that annoyingly diligent security guard, I'd be dead. I'm sorry. But you survived, isn't that what matters? More importantly, I came out just like you wanted. So what now? Do you want me to cast a spell on your food to make it delicious? The man tosses a thick stack of papers onto the table. You know, this whole time, I've been digging into your past to see what you were involved in. I've got to say, you're seriously vicious. I've been in this line of work too, but I'm a saint compared to you. Do your little friends here know what you used to get up to? So? Oh, it's no big deal. I just want to do business with you. What? Thanks to you guys, my plan to take over Coin Rush went up in flames. But in this business, you can't be enemies forever. If we combine your skills and my connections, taking over the Ark would be a piece of cake. I was wondering what nonsense would spill out of your mouth, but this is beyond anything I imagined. So, you in? From what I've seen these past few days, it looks like you're trying to revive Shade. You've got some connections in the entertainment industry. What are you babbling about? Get lost. I'm not proud of what I used to do, but I'd rather turn myself in than team up with scum like you. Yeah, I figured. Hey, you girls over there. The man looks towards the other maids who are gathered around, watching the scene unfold. Girls don't know what she used to do you? Wiretapping, manipulating public opinion, assassination, kidnapping. Those were just the basics. She even sold out her own squad to save herself in the end. I did hear she was a Tetra-Seeking agent. Master Captain, is what he's saying true? I know she got separated from her squad, but I don't know what actually went down. Even so, I recall seeing Velvet receive some stationery from Coco, chatting happily with her. I'm choosing to believe her. I believe things will be different from now. Well, if that's how you feel, then I'll believe in her too. Yeah, me too. You trust people way too easily. Not that I hate it. I actually like it, the way the commander is. That's why I like you too, instructor. Besides, this guy's intentions couldn't be more obvious. He's clearly trying to isolate Velvet. Regardless of whether he's telling the truth, I find him irksome. You can say that again. Hey, I'm not done talking. You think she actually considers you her comrades? She'll use you for as long as she can, suck you dry, and then toss you to the curb. Are you starting to get the picture? Just accept it and work with me. You don't belong in some childish maid cafe like this. You belong in the underworld where people kill and get killed, deceive and get deceived. Where I'm supposed to be. Yeah, come with me and let's reach the top. If we join forces, the big three and... No thanks, I'm not interested. All the central government... What? I mean, she's kind of like moved on. She's wanted to put it behind her and just be like, okay, I'm done, whatever. So that's completely understandable where she's like, I'm not interested at all in this. Like, leave me out of your plans. Like, I don't want anything to do with it.
For a professional maid, this is a piece of pudding.
What? Doesn't sound fun to me. The man stares at Velvet with his mouth agape. Or agape is what it's called. Excuse me. Didn't you say you knew who I was? You even did your research. And yet you still say stuff like that? You're really naive. I mean, a certain amount of naivety is nice and all. But in this line of work, it'll get you killed. What? Just kidding. I'm retired from being a secret agent now, so I don't really have the right to say that. However, Coco comes out from the break room and nods at Velvet and me. I'm not the only agent in this cafe. She's my cute junior, and she might see things a little differently. Looks like we'll have to do this the hard way. Boys, yes boss. Ooh, so scary. At the man's words, the bodyguards all stand up at once. Then, you're really pushing your luck. Looks like words won't cut it. A large man who had been quietly eating a crepe in the corner stands up and stretches. What are you? He's a martial arts champion. He says he can only win if he eats crepes that Coco drizzled with ketchup before the match. What? On the other side, a guest eating chocolate cake sets down her fork. You're with the Sustainable Future Planning Support Office, right? A brief look over your financial records shows some concerning irregularities. A tax audit may be in order. Oh no! As for her, this lady works in tax collection. What the? After the first two customers stand, the remaining customers in the cafe rise to their feet, blocking the bodyguard's path. Not only that, other familiar guests, regulars of the Maid Cafe, enter in quick succession. What is this? You want to try us, huh? That's how you want it, fine by me. A customer eating pasta wipes his mouth with a napkin. Brian's the one backing you, isn't he? I work in the department next door, so I happen to hear something. Your friend is scheduled for an audit next week. Huh? There's a limit to everything, even profiteering. And you've all gone way too far. You! What are you going to do now? You came here to stir up trouble, and if anything went south, you plan to smooth things over using your connections, right? Looks like that plan's off the table. Among some of our guests who adore my dear Junior, there just happen to be quite a few extraordinary people. Damn it. Yeah, you've crossed the line. The hulking man puts his hand on Coco's head. You dare threaten my goddess of victory? Name drop! Threaten? We won't stand by and let our cafe be intimidated so easily. Least of all by a criminal like you. Exactly. Coco, could you put more ketchup on my pasta? Got it. So, what will you do now? If you're not satisfied with our service, you're welcome to come back another time. Though, you'll probably be in jail by then, so maybe not? Damn you, we'll see about that. The man and his bodyguards flee the Maid Cafe. I'm afraid I won't be able to see you out. Velvet closes the door that the bodyguards left open. Cafe patrons, the maids, and I all turn our eyes to Velvet. Velvet hesitates for a moment. She writes the signboard that the man had kicked over, and turns to face us. Well, that was quite the commotion, wasn't it? Now that we've shown our disruptive guests the door, we can resume service. Velvet bows gracefully. Then, we'll provide you with our very best service. Master. We did it! We did it, boys. At least I'm assuming we did it. I haven't been paying attention to what, like, mission we're on.
The battery is dead. Stop making such a mess. Just need to do some fixing. Don't leave me behind. I'm reloading. The bigger the firecracker, the better. The time is now. The bigger the boom, the bigger the win.
There's gonna be at least one more scene, and then we have hard mode. The next day. Oh, it's Drake! Why aren't you ordering the special? Why aren't you ordering it? It's event week, so we're giving out keychains too. We're out of keychains already. Yeah, they're all gone. Too bad, you should have come earlier, Slowpoke. You disappear when we're busy, and now you show up yelling. Mast, where's the rum that was here? Huh? You drank it all. Not all of it. I thought we might need it for cooking, so I saved a little. You didn't drink any, Trony? I didn't. Just as Velvet predicts, there's a minor incident, but the Maid Cafe soon returns to normal. The break room door opens and Velvet steps in. That went pretty smoothly. I thought things would get messier. I honestly didn't expect the operation to work. You didn't? I was totally sure it would. Velvet flips to the last page of Coco's sketchbook. Alongside blobs that look like drawings of customers, the words "Protecting our precious Maid Cafe together" are written above them. Their customers Coco is so fond of, so I figured they'd help protect what was precious to her. Of course, I ran some background checks on them beforehand. Oh, there you are. I was just resting. By the way, since you're here, Velvet crouches down in front of Coco. Coco, do you still want to become a secret agent? Yeah. So innocent. Then promise me one thing and I'll recognize you as a secret agent. You will? Yup, I will. I promise. Okay then. Secret agent must only work with their senior officer. Even if someone else comes and asks you to be an agent, you can't listen to them. Got it? I was gonna do that anyway. Good. Velvet pats Coco's head and stands up. Are you worried? Just made me think about the past. Coco, I'm gonna have a quick chat with Master. Do you draw strength from Master, just like Soda does? Alright. What does that mean? What kind of strength did you give Soda? I doubt it was something like, you can do it, go get him. You said it reminded you of the past. What kind of past? Okay, so something... something has gone down that I don't know of between the Commander and Soda. Ugh. It's nothing. I was just rambling. Velvet drops onto the sofa. A long time ago, I knew a girl with pink hair who was a lot like Coco. She was really good with her hands and quick on her feet. And above all, she had an incredible talent for deceiving others. Not all talent is a good thing, you know. I guess you could call it a devil's gift. Velvet stretches languidly. I don't know that word. Then props her chin on her hand and looks out the window. That talent bloomed even further as she grew older, reaching its apex when she became a NIKKE. I have a feeling she's referring to herself. But we don't need any more girls like her. Well, anyway. It's all in the past now. Velvet grabs my tie and slowly pulls me closer. Now. Velvet, we're short-handed in the kitchen. Ah, caught red-handed. Are you gonna scold me? Please refrain from doing that during business hours. Then it's okay during break time. That isn't... Velvet leans in close to Aid's ear. This is what you do during break time too, huh? Stop teasing her, Velvet. Yes, master. I can't see my Velvet's voice. Velvet, we're short-handed in the kitchen right now. Could you come help for a bit? Sure. As Velvet leaves the break room, she glances back at me and winks. I'll show you again next time. Oh no. My true feelings. Holy crap. Heavy Metal just has... I don't even know this boss exists. He just had like 7 guns on him. Well, he doesn't exist anymore. He's kind of dead.
The bigger the boom, the bigger the win.
A few days later. Coco bars my entry with a stern look on her face. Coco? Yes? What are you doing? I'm standing guard so you can't go in. Why? Velvet asked me to. I see. In Coco's hand is an envelope. What's that? Velvet wrote me a letter. She said to read it after this mission is over, then burn it. Burn it? Because it's a secret between 2 secret agents. Uh-huh. An alarm rings, and Coco checks her phone. Oh. Is it Velvet? Yeah, she says the mission's over. You can go inside now, Master. Coco enters my room with me, sits on the sofa, and opens the envelope. I'm going to the bathroom. Make yourself comfortable. Okay. Through the narrow gap of the closing door, I catch a glimpse of Coco reading the letter. She seems very happy. She looks happier and more innocent than I've ever seen her. Huh? While washing my hands, I glance at the mirror. Words written in red, likely lipstick catch my eye. I'll be waiting at the Maid Cafe. Come alone. Oh no. Oh no. A little later, I arrive at the Maid Cafe. You're here. Velvet's voice floats out from the kitchen in the back. What are you doing? Cooking, or whatever you'd like to call this. I'm making chocolate. I put my heart and soul into it. Need any help? Nope, it's done. A moment later, Velvet walks out alone. Oh, so this is right there. Here, my heart and soul. Well, do you feel it? Are you so moved you're at a loss for words? Have you decided where you want to be? Velvet pauses at my words, then smiles faintly. I've given it some thought. In a chef's hand, a knife is a useful tool, right? But in a killer's hand, it becomes a weapon. And what does it become in the hands of an assassin or a secret agent? Is it still a weapon? You really are innocent when it comes to this stuff, Master. Looks like you still have a lot to learn from me. Listen carefully. A knife in a secret agent's hand is a brush. A brush wielded by their master, who uses the secret agent as a tool. People often talk about the big picture, right? Once you climb high enough, the world looks like a painting. People become lines you can erase or draw with just the lift of a finger. Money becomes abstract numbers you can rewrite however you want. Velvet looks at Coco's sketchbook lying on the table in the hall. It's similar, yet different at the same time, don't you think? Well, that's all over now. At any rate, I'm not a secret agent or anything anymore. Velvet licks a bit of chocolate off the plastic knife. I'm only your maid now. So how are you going to use me? Okay! As a secret agent? Or as a maid? Or... I'll think about it. Okay. I'll be waiting. And just like that, I gain a new maid. When aren't you going to taste this? I worked really hard on it, you know? I'm kind of hurt. A very lethal maid. Oh my god. Alright, we're gonna burn through all these. So they definitely like, I mean that's pretty much what it's Velvet's introduction event, right? To introduce her character, who she is, and learn more about her past other than what we learned of like the surface level stuff when she was in the old Coins Rush event. When we had Bunny 8 and Milk release.
The bigger the firecracker, the better. The time is now. For a maid, this was a piece of cake.
Ugh.
That's a lot of Heave ho!
I could totally use a nap right now. But it's like 5 in the afternoon and I am so cooked if I nap.
A maid always knows how to wrap things up.
Who was the one that said that line? Was that Coco?
For a professional maid, this is a piece of pudding.
Okay, I think it was.
Everyone, hang in there. The bigger the firecracker, to set off the better. The firecrackers. I'm reloading. I mustn't break it.
I wonder what they're gonna add, if there even is a hard mode ending. Typically there is a hard mode ending. So... Did my game just crash? Oh, never mind. We're okay. Maybe. Maybe? We are not okay. My game crashed. Okay, hold on. We'll move to here. While I relaunch the game and continue doing hard mode. If it wants to... Oh. Alright, we can go back now. Oh god, I have my Windows bar at the bottom now. It broke. Okay, there we go, I fixed it. I don't know why my game crashed. Been happening randomly every now and then. I genuinely don't know what causes it.
Goddess of victory, NIKKE.
That was Lapis, I think. Going back over here. They always cook up
No mistakes
some
this time.
great bangers anytime they make the most like random events that like aren't like in any correlation to the main story. Speaking of main story, we get chapter 43 and 44 on like Wednesday or Thursday.
Bigger the firecracker, the
I may stream that.
Wowie, we did it.
That will be more of like a chill stream because I won't need to read.
Maid always protects her master. There There we go. Sparkling clean.
I just wonder what they could do for the hard mode.
Just need to do some
Ugh, I think of this. They also released the teaser art for 43 and 44, and y'all, I think these chapters are gonna be wild.
I feel kind of cool.
Wild in terms of like from a lore perspective. I don't think anything like super crazy is like gonna happen event-wise, like things actually going on. But in terms of like things we're gonna get like, I guess like lore story-wise, it's gonna be a pretty big plot point IMO.
The bigger the firecracker, the better. I feel kind of cool. No mistakes this time. Come on, faster! Is this thing working? Maid, this was
I'm actually glad that like Velvet is a character that has like a good design on top of like her kit is actually like really fucking good.
The battery is dead. Repair complete. There we go. Sparkling clean. Just need to do some fixing. Don't leave me behind. Let's go, the bigger the firecracker, the better. I'm going to set off all the firecrackers.
I'm falling asleep, man. I am falling asleep.
This is a piece of pudding. Something yummy? Is this thing working? Don't leave me behind. What am I doing here?
I'm sweating.
I'm reloading. The battery is dead. A maid always knows how to rock. The bigger the firecracker, the better. The time is now. I feel kind of cool.
I may just start like skipping all of these, or like doing these and then skipping the story and then coming back and like reading it on stream and just to read it then.
Don't leave me behind.
At least for these events that
The bigger the firecracker, the better.
that are not voice acted. Because I'm actually really bad with not doing these events. Even though they do give like a lot of like insight to different stories and stuff like that. I'm really bad about like going back and not
I just
doing
need to clean
them.
this place up, right? Repair complete.
I just can't get as into them as I can ones that have voice acting.
Come on, faster! The bigger the firecracker, the better.
Though I don't know when. One of these days, I will do Old Tales. I will do Footstep Walk Run. I'll do Unbreakable Sphere.
Wowie! We did it!
I've already done Red Ash and Overzone, so. And like I did Goddess Fall when it came out and other stuff. New Year, New Sword. I need to do that one too.
The battery is dead.
I'm invested in the story of this game.
The bigger the firecracker, the better. For a professional maid, this is a piece of pudding.
Oh, here we go. A few days after the incident at the Maid Cafe, As usual, I return to my room after getting off work. Huh? The blanket on the bed is unnaturally raised. Oh no. I slowly approach and flip the blanket. What are you doing? Providing security? This is what you call security? Yep. Velvet sits up, stretches, and rubs her eyes. You must have been asleep until I arrived. It'd be dangerous if someone snuck into your bed while you were gone. Who would possibly do that? Who knows? A ninja or something could sneak in? What's with that reaction? You need security too, Master. You're kind of a big shot, you know. I already have plenty of security, including the counters. Come now, there's a reason I'm an expert in my field. I'm perfect for the job. A former secret agent, and now a maid who has to stay by your side. Saying that, Velvet starts rolling around on my bed again. Master, I'm hungry. Haven't eaten anything since lunch. Isn't meal prep something a maid should do? It is? But I don't know how to cook. Didn't you say Coco taught you the basics of being a maid? If everyone should succeed just by learning, the world would be a better place. You're kind of real for that, though. However, there's something else I'm much more confident in. Oh, hey, you two. Hi, Coco. What's going on? I came to protect you. Huh? Secret agents don't just conduct covert operations. They also have to protect their master from other agents. Says who? Says Velvet. You really do exactly what you're taught, don't you? Coco stands guard at the doorway with a stern look on her face. Velvet grins at the sight, then whispers to me. I'll let Coco handle the day shift. I'll be back for the night shift. Oh my god. That's wild.
For a maid, this was a piece of cake.
And that is all of Fatal Maid. Done. I'm gonna buy everything in the shop now. Actually, I will take the battle data. Alright, but yeah, that was Fatal Maid. I appreciate you all watching. Hopefully you all enjoyed. It is a fun little event. It's nice to get to know Velvet, so hopefully you all have a good day, night, afternoon, whatever time of day it is for you, and I will see you all next time. Bye bye guys, bye bye.